What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing out there? Little early, doing an impromptu live stream. You guys are gonna like this one. We got a lot of cool stuff that we are going to cover in this live stream. Like I said, we're gonna give people just a few moments here real quickly. I am just going to dink around and give people time to log in. And once you do log in, if you guys could just do me a favor, let me know who is hanging out with us. Sorry about that. I am just catching up on some stuff right now, trying to see what my lag and what the delay is for stuff on the screen. So if anyone out there watching, give me a sound check. Let me know how the sound is. I'm just screwing around right now until you guys let me know. All right, so Patriotist times in XLM $5 soon. What's up, Patriotist? How's it going? How's the sound? Is it too loud? Is it good? Let me know what you think. Very curious on that. All right. No, I'm not getting ready for the apocalypse. Gosh. I was gonna, the reason I got this up is I was actually working on my game, right? I was working on my game, and so I did a story, and I launched it just a couple hours ago, and I was like, you know what? Like, this story is just really bugging the crap out of me. And thank you for the sound check on that, Levels of Madness. What's up, Jimbo Tango? But yeah, I was doing a story earlier, and I released it earlier. I'm not sure how many people have watched it yet, and it was another scam found. Another scam that was out there, right? And so I did this story, whatever. And like I said, doing these stories, and thank you everyone for chiming in with the sound. I really, really appreciate that. But, you know, getting in to like all these scam things and whatnot, well, whatever. It's a lot of research, and they're really, really stressful to publish. I mean, like, they really, really are, because you're going out there. I am playing Escape from Tarkov, actually, is the game. This is the game right here, Escape from Tarkov. It is in beta. Pretty cool game. It's actually a really fun game. My brother got me into it. So anyways, yeah, I did the story, and it's really stressful to launch these stories about these scams and schemes. And I was watching a program last night, okay? And the program I was watching last night was a CoffeeZilla program. And I'm not sure how many of y'all out there watch CoffeeZilla. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, let me find, I got CoffeeZilla up here. I don't know if any of y'all watch CoffeeZilla. Well, anyways, my wife and I were watching this last night. And so this dude, right, CoffeeZilla, basically goes in and figures out that this live streamer stole a bunch of money from his fans. Essentially what happened was this dude basically minted a total like poop coin, right? He minted a coin, and he used his prestige, you know, his influence on Twitter and all that, Instagram, whatever it was, to lure people into spending this, and he got caught, right? So anyways, what's kind of got me into this, and this is kind of what I wanted to interact with everyone here on, is I exposed a story today, okay? Let me just go. Let me go. Give me a second here. I exposed the story, and I'll show you. This is the one, right? It's a scam one right up in here. The guy with the question mark head on it, right? So I did this, and it's legit a scam, okay? And it's seriously, if you're into seeing how scams work and stuff like that, you can check out this video. But anyways, I busted out this video, and then I watched a little bit of CoffeeZilla last night, and I was already kind of working on this, was already kind of popping up on my radar. But anyway, so I was watching CoffeeZilla doing all this, and I guess it's bugging me just how many scams are out there, you know? And I'm taking a lot of flack, all right? My email, my different social media accounts are blowing up with people pissed at me for exposing stuff, pissed at me for saying, you know, what I've been saying about all these scams. And so I guess my whole thing was just to get on here with all of you and just kind of explain to you, yeah, like I'm busting this stuff out. It is not easy. I am catching tons and tons of flack regarding this stuff. So I was going to play a game. And thank you, Michael O2. I totally appreciate that. Yeah, originally I was going to play a game. And I was just like, all right, cool. I want to, figure out what's going on. No big deal. But then I guess it just bothered me more and more and more that these scams just run that rampant. You know what I mean? And these scams are all over the place. And in fact, I mean, they're so blatantly all over the place that what got me about this whole CoffeeZilla thing was, dude, he caught the guy. I mean, like, he legitimately caught the guy and said, hey, the money is in your account, you can return it. And the guy's like, no, it's cool, I'm not going to. So, I mean, these scams and like these schemes are just leeching. I mean, just leeching right now off of all of these chains. And I don't know if anyone out there is watching has seen this CoffeeZilla video, the famous live streamer who stole 500,000 from his fans. If any of you have watched this, let me know in the comments section. If you haven't, what I'm gonna do, and you know what, I guess we can do this right now. Let's do that. Let me do this, all right? And you guys, I don't know if any of you guys have been in Discord either, but I have to watch out because I do have the sound on here, so I'll make sure I blow the sound out for everyone. So give me a second here. All right, hold on one second. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let me just pause it real quick here, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna share this, and we're gonna share this. I don't know if any of you guys out there are fans, Twitter fans, all right? But we're gonna share this out there. All right, and we're going to make sure we put it out on our Twitter. So now you got it. If you know where our Twitter is, I got that video out there too. And you know what? While I'm at it, let's actually link this to the Discord channel. Give me a second here. So let's copy this link here. Let's go on Discord. All right, let's make sure I'm on the right one. I am going to paste this. And for those of you that do not know, on the Discord server, I am Mr. Nasty. All right, so just so everyone knows, I'm Mr. Nasty. So I've got that video link, all right, regarding the CoffeeZilla video, all right, and it is crazy. And what's up, Barno? How is it going, sir? We are just talking right now about busting scams and all the junk that's on the chain. And people out there, I'm getting a lot of flack. People out there, I am getting horrible messages and horrible emails. People pissed at me for exposing these scams and schemes. Like, and I'm just tackling smaller ones that I can find. There are some out there that are so open where this dude just scams his fans over and over and over. I mean, these scams, these schemes are everywhere. I mean, it is horrible. Let's see, the guy with the long hair has some cool videos. Yes, I know who the guy with the long hair is. Everyone knows who the guy with the long hair is. And like I said, I got sound on, so I'll make sure you guys know who. Yeah, Penguinzo. Yeah, let's go. Or Penguin Zero or Penguin Z0. All right, yep. He did a video on it too, which was really, really cool. So even Penguinzo got in on this, and that's how I like to say it. That's how my son and I like to say it. Yeah, he does have awesome slap videos. His slap mountain videos are freaking insane. Well, anyways, even Charlie White, all right? Charlie White hopped on to this story about CoffeeZilla. And what's up, Rob? How's it going? Glad to see you here, sir. And so even Penguinzo, right? Charlie White is getting in on this, sharing this video. And what's really cool about this is here, I'll move it down so y'all could see better because my head's in the way. But look at Charlie White's video has 1.8 million views. That's even more than CoffeeZilla's original video, which has 362,000 views, all right? Yep, thank you, Levels. Yeah, I know, I watch this all the time. I love Slap Mountain. But the whole thing is, seriously, you guys watch that. And you know what? Let's do this too. Let's link this one, all right? And let's link this one in the same thing. Let's tweet this one out. So any of you guys that are on the Twitter page, all right, let's tweet this out as well on our Twitter. And also, let's make sure we rock this on the Discord. Because I guess I just want to start getting people out there to understand what we're dealing with. And if you just hopped into the live stream right now and you're like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? Well, I found another scam, and it was a scam that used the likeness of the Stellar name in order to perpetuate itself. And I said, F it, and you know what? I released the story this morning, and I'm glad I did, but it's funny because the hate mail is already rolling in from exposing the story. And what's bothering me is that I just, the scams are everywhere. The scams are rampant on the chain. And the problem is a lot of these scams really hurt the integrity, really hurt like the potential value of Stellar going forward. Some of these scams are so illegal, in fact, that like it can destroy a chain. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, this is what I'm starting to get concerned with, though, is that because there's so many of these scams, because there's so many of this, right? It's tarnishing the chain really bad. And no, this is not a popular subject. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not a popular subject. But the problem is these scams and schemes are rampant. In this one right here, the CoffeeZilla one, he literally interviews the guy on the phone. Whenever Coffee's wearing a blue hoodie, okay? You're going to see Coffee wearing a blue hoodie here, and I'm going to try to find it where he's wearing his blue hoodie. But whenever CoffeeZilla is wearing a blue hoodie, he is literally going back. Oh, here we go. He's literally going back right here, and he is talking to this gentleman about the scams. And the dude's like, yeah, I'm scamming, so what? I'm looking out for myself. I mean, these things are getting so rampant, so in your face obvious, and nothing is being done about it. And so my big concern is that some of these scams are so bad that, I mean, it can cause some massive, massive implications legally on the chain. I'm getting more concerned about this for the more and more research that I'm doing. And for those of you out there and you're like, yo, dude, what? I mean, seriously, like, how bad can it be? The problem is like, I can't even tell you how many stories I'm working on about scams and stuff just on the Stellar chain. I've been keeping it on the Stellar chain just to keep it cool. But now, like I watch all these programs where other people are busting this stuff out. You know, and it's enough to the point where, guess what? You even have Charlie White talking about it. Yeah, let's put a good picture of Mr. Dong up here, right? You know, you got Charlie White. Let's get to the comments real quick and just see what people are thinking. Barno says, doing fine, sir. How do you do? Barno, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really, really good. I'm just taking a lot of heat for these stories that I'm busting. I'm busting some pretty big stories on the Stellar chain, and I'm taking a lot of flack for it. I'm getting a lot of support too. I'm getting a lot of support from you out there, and that's been helping him. But I am catching a lot of flack for exposing the BS that is going on. Rob chimes in, and thank you, Rob. Rob is one of the big channel members we got out there. Thank you, Rob. I totally appreciate it, sir. Rob says, many of the scams are easy to expose, but still people will fight to the death. They get drawn in and would rather fight than they admit their mistake. This is the story of our society today. And Rob, you're totally true. That's a very true statement. And the biggest people that have been fighting me on this, Rob, have been people that are so deep in the scam. Not that they're the ones that are the part of it, the architects, but they're so deep in the participation. They've been scammed so hard that they fight tooth and nail that what they're involved with is good. And when you ask them to kind of say, well, hey, how are you going to get your liquidity back? How are you going to get your money out of it? Well, I just have to wait for the program to mature. They entrench themselves, and it's crazy. It's totally crazy, you know? And seriously, like, my son hates crypto, guys. My son just friggin' hates. If I say crypto to my son, like, he just does not like it. He just leaves the room. He's like, Klaus, I'm not talking about this. And my son, though, all right, saw this video, because my son is a huge Penguin Z0 fan, all right, or Penguin Zero, or Penguinzo, however you want to say it, right? Charlie White, man, Charlie White, rock on Charlie White. But my son's a huge Charlie White fan, and he's like, yo, dude, Klaus, even he's talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, that's my point. It's everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere, all right? And Barno chimes in, I'll take my Aquarius. Michael O2 says, you need to look into LD Capital. It shows you all the crypto companies they've invested in, and it will blow your mind. They're based in Singapore. Barno also says, yeah, but scams are everywhere, so I don't see it affecting Stellar. Barno, I'm going to show you how this affects Stellar. All right? I'm going to show you exactly how this affects Stellar. All right? Oh, sorry, wrong one. That is not the wrong. My bad on that. So let's go to Lumen Swap, okay? And let's do this one. Let's go to Stellar X, right? Let's do that, okay? Let's clean this up a little bit for everyone right here, because Barno, I am going to show you exactly what the problem is, Barno. All right, boom, let's do this, all right? All right, here we go. So Barno says, yeah, but scams are everywhere, so I don't see it affecting Stellar. I see what you mean, but they're everywhere, so nobody sees it or does anything about it. That could explain why nothing happened with it. let's see. So Rob also says these exchanges are complicit by not delisting. Even the direct copies of scams are still listed. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Barno, here you go. All right. This is for you. The problem with these things, right? With these liquidity pools, with these DEXs, they do not vet any of these companies. They don't. All right. There are mechanical scams in here and mechanical schemes, okay, where they have voting bots. All right. Accounts with voting bots. All right. Which is heavily illegal that they promote on here, on the Stellar chain. Think about that. That's on the Stellar chain. This is a liquidity pool. A liquidity pool is money tumbling, all right? I don't know. Are any of you guys out there familiar with what money tumbling is versus money laundry? All right. Anyone, do you guys want to see what money tumbling, and I kid you not, all right? This is heavily illegal. And we can draw it. Hold on a second here. Let me reposition. All right, guys. Let me reposition here. We got time, right? We got time. All right. Let me just try to see. I've got my drawing board up on here. So, all right, cool. So anyone out there, let's talk about money tumbling, because you know what? Money tumbling and liquidity pools are the same thing. Okay. When you invest in a coin, right? When you invest your aqua, you can't just sell your aqua. You have to sell it for something, right? There has to be liquidity in there for you to get it out, okay? That's kind of the biggest problem we're seeing, is there has to be liquidity in there. All right, so now let's look at liquidity pools and let's talk about money tumbling. Okay, so let's pretend something, okay? We are going to pretend. We have 3 people here, all right? We have Klaus here, we've got Barno here, and we've got Rob here, okay? We've got us 3 hanging out, okay? So me, we all have, all right, we all have 100 $1 bills. All right. You guys get what I'm at so far? All 3 of us, right? All 3 of us have $100 bills. Okay. All of us. And now remember, each dollar bill, okay, has an ID number, right? It's got all that stuff on there. Okay. So what we're going to do though, is the 3 of us are going to put our money in a liquidity pool. Ah, pretty cool. Okay. But here's one key, okay? I want you to think about this. Here's the problem. Me, all right? Now remember, we all have $100. My money is stolen, okay? My money is from scams and scheme tokens. My $100 bills, right? 100 singles, okay, are stolen. All right? Here we go. All right, so here is how money tumbling and liquidity pools work. I am now going to take my dirty ones in here, and so here's my dirty ones, all right? I got a bunch of my dirty money in here. It's just $100 bills of dirty money, okay? Rob's hanging out with us. Rob's like, yo, my money's clean. I'm cool. I'm putting my money in the liquidity pool. Rob puts his $100 bills in there. Barno's hanging out with us. Barno's clean too. Barno's like, yo, I like tokens. I like this kind of stuff. I'm going to put my money in here. Okay, so now in this thing, all right, and this is, let me make sure I draw Barno. This is Barno putting his money in here. All right, we got Rob's putting his money in here because Rob is like hanging out with us. All right, and then you got me. Remember, guys, I am the scam token. I am the scumbag in this example, okay? So there's a chance for you guys to make fun of me, all right? All right, yeah, we're making it rain. We are. We got $101 bills, okay? So check it out. So we all put our money in that, okay? And then what we do is we tumble it. And this is what a liquidity pool is. We just tumble it. It just gets mixed up. All right? Then what happens is I, myself, Klaus, I want to take my money out of this liquidity pool, okay? So when I take my money out of this liquidity pool, guess what? The money that I take out of it is mixed with a bunch of clean money. So most likely the money I'm taking out isn't stolen. So you just participated in money tumbling. You didn't know it because right now you're participating in exchanges that aren't listed. Let's just be real here. These exchanges aren't listed. These products are not vetted. All right. You, without even knowing about it, Rob and Barno, You two gentlemen right here, guess what? You just participated in money tumbling, all right? And here's the scary thing that you got to look at, all right? Here is the scary thing. This is just 3 of us. What if a bunch of our other friends got involved, huh? And that's what the whole idea. So when you look at these liquidity pools, there's not just 3 people in there. Some of these liquidity pools have 4,700 people, 742. There's a few bad apples in there that have some really shady money, and they're tumbling it. And guess what? You are helping them tumble it. That is bad. That is bad, bad. That itself can destroy a chain and destroy a market. Okay, you tell me this. If all of a sudden they were to say, hey, this isn't regulated, this is not legal, this is not legit, because, yo, it's money tumbling. There is stolen money tumbled in here. All right? In your Bitcoins and Ethereums, they all do it. All these liquidity pools work the same way. They're really good. Don't get me wrong. You need liquidity pools for things to function. But the problem is you have bad actors out there that are putting stolen, scammed, or schemed tokens into these pools, right? They're dirty. And the people that are clean, that believe in a lot of these projects, right, that are getting scammed, you're cleaning the money for them. It's not money laundering technically. It's money tumbling. It's a little different. So, Barno, this is what I'm talking about. So now you tell me this. If the SEC, the feds, and all this start getting involved, they start looking at all these liquidity pools here and see that most of them are just complete junk, unvetted projects. Projects that you can't find the developers. They don't have business licenses. They're not registered with any sort of entity out there. Yeah, you yank these exchanges off, you will destroy a token. All right? Will you completely bring it to the ground and kill it? You tell me. How much confidence will people have when they realize that they are participating in money tumbling? You are providing clean money to dirty people. All right. So yes, if you wonder why I wanted to do this live stream, right? Because I did. I to be honest with you guys, and I want everyone out there to understand, I like to unplug from the stuff. I don't like to talk crypto 24/7. I just don't. I wanted to play my video game. I wanted to chill out with my dogs today and do all this. But I released a scam story. And the problem is I got heat right away for it. A lot of heat. A lot of heat. All right? But I got to do it. I got to put it out there. And I need you guys to help me spread this kind of stuff. This is bad. These liquidity pool things, these scams are bad. CoffeeZilla busted a $500,000 one where this guy said to his fans publicly, screw you, I'm taking your money. And this was a scammer that we knew. Like, we knew his face, we knew his name. None of these exchanges out here can you put faces and names to people. And Michael O too, no, it's true. And that's part of the problem, okay? So when we start tracking these tokens, okay, when investigations start going in and they start seeing where this money goes to, these liquidity pools are the perfect places to tumble it. And so Michael O2 says, so are you saying I'm walking around with traces of cocaine on my dollar notes? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Except the problem is, all right, the problem is, though, Michael, is that these tokens that you're dollar bills, right? You can't really track a dollar bill, it's cash, but you can track the blockchain. That's the scary part. That's how we're able to do this stuff. And yes, Sniff, thank you for saying that. Sniff, great comment, honestly. Thank you for saying that. Sniff says, is it best to diversify between ISO coins and layer one protocol? This layered stuff is horrible. And guys, give me seriously like 10, 15 seconds. I need to grab a water real quick. I'm sorry about that. Let me grab a water. All right. Whew. Sorry about that. I just got a water. All right. Whew. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've gotten threats. I've gotten nasty messages. nasty emails. And you're welcome, Duckley. You're totally welcome. And no worries. Yeah, you're totally welcome, Barno. I just want to explain this stuff. And Rob's right. Some of the little good project gems are missed when there's too much vetting a new project. It's true. That's what scares me. So if you do have a good project on Stellar, is it being hidden by all these scams? I mean, think about it, right? And anyone who watched this live stream, this is money tumbling. What's up, Wigbuster? What's going on? Like, this is money tumbling. Like, you are seriously tumbling dirty money. Okay, think of like the Bitcoin and Ethereum scams. And Jack, no, you're right. I'm getting, I've had threats already. And this is just me, like, dude, like my videos get like a few thousand views, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not anyone big. Like CoffeeZilla has 907,000 subs, and this dude is just letting people have it. You know, you got Charlie. Charlie chimed in and was like, yo, Charlie wanted to get in on this too. He's like, dude, people are scamming. You know, I busted a story out to, dude, seriously, as soon as I busted this story, I kid you not, my email lit up. I'm just like, come on, man. The Aquarius thing, I got roasted for that. And people thought it was all FUD, right? No, it wasn't FUD. I care about the community. I mean, think about it. Like, look at the time that I put into this, okay? Like, and not like in a self-validation thing, but seriously, if you want to question my motives, look how much I've streamed this last month to get to know my fans, to get to know the community. Like, this is some rough stuff, man. Like, this sucks. So yeah, I did. Seriously, I wanted to play some video games today. I wanted to chill out. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even want to talk about crypto much because I mean, I was gonna live stream tonight, and I am still gonna live stream tonight. But like, I just got so bothered by this because, like, dude, seriously, like, people getting me on Twitter and in the emails, like, you know, the threats and stuff. I'm like, well, dude, you're scamming people. Like, seriously, F you, man. Like, F off. Like, like, you're pissed at me for calling you out? No, like, you're a piece. And, you know, obviously we've got, you know, people that really support the channel in here in the chat. So, you know, we can talk about that too. But yeah, so money tumbling. And that's the problem, is a lot of these projects aren't vetted. A lot of these projects have developers. We don't know who they are. And Akshay Sharma says, fans, see, Akshay is one of the people out there that hates this channel, that hates the fact that I'm exposing scammers. I mean, just throwing it out there. All right. Just throwing it out there. Okay. And dude, you guys can say what you want. And Northeast Whitewater says, so much clean money to be made. No reason for scams. But the problem is, though, these scams are there. Like, these scams are horribly there. And like I know, and exactly, how dare I expose a scammer? I suck, man. Like, I suck. And I don't know if you guys saw this one. This one was horrible. Like, this one was a real bad one that I just did today. And I encourage you guys to not only watch this, but to please share this with people so that we can, like, I don't know, just get more people to understand what the F word is going on. All right. And again, right, they're using popular terms, Shiba Inu, because they know a lot of people search Shiba Inu. Okay. They know a lot of people, Juan, are going to be searching Stellar. Right. They know about that, Juan. Here we go. They know a lot of people are going to be searching Stellar. So they prey on people doing this stuff. They prey on you looking for your favorite tokens, your favorite coins. And that's how they get you. And that's what bugs me about this, is it is just so friggin' obvious. It's so in your face. You know, and the scary thing is no one is vetting anything right now. And so, like, even your news agencies, right? This is off of a news processing system. Make millions with Stellar and Seesaw Protocol. Like, just throwing it out there. Like, this is okay. So, and look at who even wrote this article. This article was written by Digital Sponsor. Like, these scam tokens are seriously, they're paying for advertising using the likeness of Stellar, which hurts us. Think about it. This is all stuff that we're invested in. So for everyone out there that's like a Stellar, right, and an investor and a believer in the network, this is why I bring this stuff out. I'll take the heat. Dude, I'll take the heat. I've been dragged through the shit before. Like, I'm not too worried. But what bothers me is the people that defend this, like, they're defending these scams. Like, they're publicly, openly defending these scams. Rob chimes in, says, what do you feel are the biggest signs of scams other than half-day web pages and illegal use of brand logo and some same addresses in the top holders? The biggest thing, all right, Rob, is what I look at is I start tracing info back up to like its origination date, okay? And here's what I mean by that. So this article was published on the 31st. It's a digital sponsored ad. They use Stellar likeness. You see they throw in Matic, they throw in Ethereum, Binance, blah, blah, blah. They talk about all the big search names, okay? What I start looking at is I start looking at like their white paper. And I know the white paper isn't like Bible, all right? Let's just be real here, okay? The white paper is not Bible. But the white paper is your first visual, okay, into what a company wants to do, all right? And the problem I have is so for this instance, Rob, they look, enter the Seesaw token presale. So you can buy stuff, but when you look for their white paper, check it out on screen. Look, white paper coming soon. It's not even here. So some of the big things that I look for, Rob, is you can't find who the team is. Seriously, and I'll show you on this page too. You can't find the team. The white paper sucks or it's been copy pasted. Let's be real here. That's an easy one to do. Just right click, save as, and search it on Google and you'll find it. They all use the same text. Another thing that I look for is their business plan. What is their, like, if you were to remove the word token, all right, just remove the word token, replace the word with stock or share. Okay, Rob, this is one that I like doing. Replace the word token with stock or share and read this whole thing out. Would it make any friggin' sense? Enter the Seesaw stock pre-sale. So you're like, oh, well, I want to invest stock in a company. Then you go to click on their white paper. Oh, they don't even have one. Not even have one. And actually, it's cool. If you're not a fan of mine, that's cool. As long as you're respectful, dude, you can say what you want. That doesn't bother me. Just like, you just got to be respectful or like factual too. You know what I mean? So like, I'm cool with that. But anyways, yeah, so that's one of them. Some of the other things is Rob talked about is their website is basic. There's nothing here. It's just a bunch of flashy colors and stolen clips. That's all it is. That's all this is. It's just a flashy, like a flashy website. It doesn't even have anything. So Duckley says, should there be more accountability from SDF on the Stellar block? Is someone's got to do it? I mean, obviously the SEC isn't. I don't know who would. You know, and Wigbuster's got a good comment too. They also better watch out what companies they're talking about, right? Trademarks and businesses. Okay, and so here's another one, Rob, to get back to your question on how do you see what scams and stuff are. Look at what their roadmap is, all right? So the premise of this and the premise of a lot of these is you're to invest in this company super early. All right. And no, actually, no worries. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it wasn't meant to you. I'm just saying you can say whatever you want about me in a negative way, my content, how much I suck. Just like, as long as it's like factual, I'm cool with it. So no worries, actually. Don't even worry about it. Water under the bridge. But look at this roadmap, right? It's a startup company, essentially. I mean, I don't even know if it's a startup company. I mean, I think this is almost like an incubator, right? So this is almost like an incubator, and like they don't even have anything. So here's their Q1 roadmap. Creation of Seesaw token on Binance Smart Chain. Dude, everything you see through Q1 through 3, you could do in like 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks. I mean, like, come on, this Ethereum Polygon, everyone's waiting on Polygon. You know, it's basic. It doesn't make any sense. So you're telling me that creation of Seesaw, pre-sale, and the launch on PancakeSwap should take 5-6 months, like 2 quarters, business quarters? The other problem is you can't get in touch with them. All right. So for instance, for Seesaw, if you go to their Twitter handle, all right, and you guys want to see how cool this is, and seriously, this is just throwing it out there. If you guys want to know like how I tackle stuff, like I'm fair with everyone. All right. And Jimbo Tango, you're right. This is why legislation can't come soon enough. Oh, and check it out. Look, I got 2 more hate mail messages. Yay. Awesome. Okay, so check it out. I went on Seesaw Protocol's site. Okay, I guarantee you their hate mail from me busting out this story. I guarantee you. I can guarantee you I've got more hate mail coming from this. Well, anyways, so even if you go on to this page, right? This is their Twitter account. Their Twitter account is from January 2022. So they don't even have any like establishments. And they also are only following one person. and have 1,608 followers. So it's a one-way account, right? Which again, it's not damning, right? That's not illegal. That's nothing like that. But the funny thing is, if you start clicking on their tweets, you start telling people, you know, hey, what's the price? What's the contract? Is it a scam? Very likely scam, blah, 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 blah. You guys see what I'm talking about. And guess what? I put my video up here and it says my tweet was deleted by the author. Oh, why did you? Oh, man. And see, look, people are ripping on it. See, look, people are ripping on it. All right. And so anyways, and look at, they have people saying, I still believe this is going to be a big project. You don't even know who's in it. And you got people calling them out as a scam. Yep, it's a scam. This is on their Twitter, but they just let this stuff happen. All right. Like this is crazy. Like this is, it's open. Like you can go on here and you know what? Like seriously, like that kind of bugs me. So let's do this because I don't believe in scams. You know, I'm going to do this. We're going to go on that tweet real quick here and let's just tweet something out. It's a scam. Horrible roadmap. And what? Yep, we're going to type this out. And what? No white paper. Lazy. All right, so it'll probably get deleted here, and then I'll probably get more hate mail regarding this. But yeah, this is the idea. All right, and let's go back to the comments, and sorry about that. Let's see. So David Barker, and let's go back to Michael 02. Michael 02 says, people have committed suicide after being scammed by these types of things. Yes, people have because they've put how much damn money into it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's so big that, look, even Charlie White, right? Mr. Dong himself, all right, talks about this. And he has 1.8 million views. I'll move my head out of the way. Sorry about that. 1.8 million views. Because he's like, yo, these influencers, these people are scamming. Back to the comments. David Baker says, people need to do research. You better believe it. You need multiple articles, multiple resources to do this. All right. And that's what I did. So like with these articles, I started vetting on them. Who wrote them? Well, obviously this was a sponsor. I mean, it's simple. Just vet the articles, vet the authors, vet their point of view. All right, let's go back to Charlie. You guys like Charlie, right? We'll leave Charlie up on the screen. Jimbo says, this is why legislation can't come soon enough. Jack's got a good comment, and I like what Jack said, okay? Jack says, I don't mind anonymous devs in the DeFi decentralization as much as other factors. For example, the Uniswap founder had its account frozen by Chase. And that's my point. I don't mind things that are anonymous, Jack, but the problem is with these projects here, they're so anonymous, you don't know the wallets, you don't know where, you don't know any of that kind of stuff. Right? You don't know if they're locked. You don't know any of that. So it's you're basically handing your money to just someone who's going to rip you off. I mean, but the thing I'm trying to bring about this is that this is a huge, huge thing that's happening. Seriously, so much that even, like, I'm a huge Charlie White fan, right? And I know a lot of you guys are Charlie White fans too. This is huge because it's scamming people. It's horrible. Let's see. Actually, I may have mixed your name up with someone. If I did, I totally apologize on that. Actually says, in fact, I tried reaching out on Twitter. I wanted to send you the green bonds report, but since I got no reply, I sent it to other channels. Believe me, I went to your Twitter first. And actually, no, seriously, like, I check all my Twitter stuff, man. So make sure you got the right one. It's Hobbies Cards, right? Just make sure you have the right one. Let's see. Jack chimes in and says, it's dangerous to try and upend the ultimate scam, centralized banking. Yes, it is very, very one. And Ox says the Genesis report should have gone to you. No worries about that. No worries. And I do open my Twitter messages. And no worries. Let's see. So Rob says the problem is that once tokens are minted, they never go away. It's up to the exchanges to do some real vetting. They should have a consensus group to help them. They can make the final call. And that's seriously what I want to talk about. All right. I mean, like, that's seriously, like, thank you, Rob. Like, this is why I love the channel members, because, like, seriously, I've got like some really good channel members. So shout out to you guys out there. And Rob's got a good point. All right, is we could fix this. We could vet this by the exchange. On the exchange level, we could have this vetted. And let me get a quick drink of water here. And if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. Share this with someone who's into crypto, not just XLM, but just crypto in general, because this is important stuff for all of us. Okay. Sorry about that. So anyways, talking about the liquidity pools, the decentralized exchanges, they could vet these scams at this level. Or even better, right, Rob? You know, they could do like a full vetting in terms of, hey, look, we don't know what the legislation is right now, but you need to at least provide us an EIN number, social security number, photo matching IDs, government issued IDs, just providing stuff like that. So if something were to happen, you would at least have a contact info that's public, right? I mean, think about it. Any public company out there, you know who the stakeholders are. You know who the shareholders of the company are. Whenever they sell their shares, they have to fill out the forms for it, right? We could tackle it the same way here, but they're not. And that's the problem. These exchanges are making tons of money. You know what I mean? Like it's tons of money, you know? And that's kind of Rob, you're right. And I didn't mean to drift a little bit, but you're right. It is. They could do this at the exchange level and they could fix all of this, you know? And I do. I think that we could see some big changes made if we tackle it that way. Like, seriously, I really do. And actually, seriously, I may have confused you with someone else because I got some rough messages from someone with the same first name. I'll double check. If it's not you, I do apologize. My bad. But anyways, so about that, it's just these scams, these schemes, they're all over the place. You know, I busted this one using Stellar's likeness because they do right off the bat, they use the name Stellar. You know? That's crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff. And thank you, Sniff, out there for sending. It's important. All right. So, anyways, let's get back to this. What's everyone's thoughts on all of this? All right. What does everyone think about this stuff? I mean, this is kind of crazy. I mean, this is definitely some crazy stuff. And Molt's hopping on, so let's be good here and say hello, sir. We are streaming live, saying hello. So there we go, saying hi to Molt Money this morning, letting him know what's going on, hanging out. Yeah. So, anyways, that's how we're doing it. I don't know what's everyone's thoughts on these scams, these schemes. What is everyone's thoughts here on these liquidity pools? I mean, the liquidity pools are really good. They're just not regulated. And shit, my neck's bugging me. They're not regulated, and they're just not vetting these projects, you know? Like, so for instance, right, this one right here, this Seesaw Protocol one, I mean, this is like, I mean, like easily, like just one of the laziest scams I've ever seen. I mean, seriously, this is one of the easiest, laziest scams. And even their article they had was just kind of, they talk about Stellar and Ethereum so much to get the search engine stuff like all chimed in. You know? I mean, it's, I don't know. It really bothers me. You know? It really bothers me that, that so many people are getting scammed on this stuff. That they're using the likeness of Stellar, and no, using the likeness of Stellar is not illegal, you know? I mean, but they're screwing people on it. I mean, they don't even have white papers. Like, these are just some of the laziest people I have ever seen, and they're scamming for millions and millions and millions. You know, and you guys are talking about storing your Lumens, all right? Like I said, I talked to Wigbust about this. I have mine stored on several different levels, right? Coinbase Pro, a little bit of, you know, Webull action. We got some Ledger action, right? I mean, you see what I mean? Like, we got some Brave action, or Uphold, sorry about that. You see it, like, different levels. So I keep mine on different levels because, you know what? Like, seriously, like, it's you got to diversify, right? Just like diversifying your portfolios, diversify how you store your Lumens. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. I guess I'm just really bothered about this, and I guess I'm really bothered by the amount of heat that I take from this stuff. And I don't know what's worse, right? I don't know what's worse is the people that are so heavily scammed by these companies. Like, when they reach out to me and they're like, yo, dude, like, my investment, like, oh, I'm losing all my money because you're losing all your money because you invested in a company that sucks, dude. You invested in a scam that's there to screw you. And, like, these people are defending these companies tooth and nail. And what are they defending? They don't even know who they're defending. You know, they hop on in and, you know, they hop on into their Discords and they're like, oh, dude, oh, I know the guy on Discord. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. You don't know crap. And for those of you that are into Discord, right, we have the Family Hobbies and Card server, which, by the way, I have that on the community tab. If you, I have it up here. Yep, so if you want to get to our Discord server, go to the community tab. Shout out to Wigbuster187 for setting up the Discord. I've got the link. It's there. It's good for 7 days. And for those of you that don't know, I am Mr. Nasty in the Discord server, right? A little bit of Cheng here. Because did you die? Yep. Whenever you hang out with me, you're going to party. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're probably going to be like, holy crap. But did you die? Gotcha. So, yep, that's who I am. And that's my point, right? When you go on these projects, you know, when you start looking at, oh, let's go on their Twitter account, you know, and it's like, oh, yeah, they're probably going to block me soon, by the way, because I've been, you know, leaving fun messages for them. But when you go on their Twitter account, I mean, you don't know who these people are. You know, you have no idea who they are. Oh, hey, look. It's a scam, horrible roadmap, no white paper. See, so at least they're letting my comments stay up on there. They didn't like my video, though. That my video was pretty damning. See, it says, my tweet was deleted by the author. Learn more. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Oh, well. They at least deleted my bad tweet. But, yeah, it's just these scams are just rampant. I mean, and people are falling for this stuff. You know? So David Baker says a scam, like Satama that Molt is pushing. David, I don't know Satama at all. I do see that he does have a lot of videos on there. I have no idea about it, though. Like, God's honest truth, I have no idea about it. Not to sound weird, like, I seriously stick with, like, Stellar chain stuff. Like, I am, like, I really, really do. Or things like built like Stellar chain like that. So I have not followed that one at all. And Akshay, seriously, thank you for understanding on that, and thank you for help looking up the Discord group. It's really, really cool with the Discord group. We kind of put a lot of good information. There's a bunch of articles on there. Make sure you guys share that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, what's on everyone's minds right now? I mean, this whole scamming and scheming thing is getting so big that you're even having like mega popular YouTubers. I mean, holy crap, how big is Charlie? Almost 10 million subs. And Charlie's talking about scams on the blockchain. So this isn't just like me here, you know what I mean? Saying, oh, look out for this and then. And you know, I'm getting the hate saying, oh, you're just trying to spread FUD. You just don't know how liquidity pools work. Dude, screw you. I think I know way better how liquidity pools work than you do. And for those of you that did not see the money tumbling example up on the screen, I'll make sure I make that into a separate video. I'll clip that out. And now I'll clip it out and I'll put it into a standalone video for everyone, so that if you missed my money tumbling exercise, you know, like when we go to the club, it explains how liquidity pools, how all this stuff is money tumbling, and it is you are essentially money tumbling your clean money for dirty money, right? Criminal activities, nefarious activities. Freddie Sosa chimes in, I keep getting daily airdrops from all sorts of tokens on my Lobster wallet. Do you know why? Yeah, because they all suck and they're scams. Creating trust lines. I mean, that's just how it is. Rob says, I don't like government intervention. Self-regulation is the key. We, the people, want to help we, the people. Blockchain uses consensus to verify. Can't exchanges use human consensus to spot scams? Such a scam spotting group maybe be allowed a week to investigate before a new token is listed. Rob, that is a great idea. And I would love to be part of the vetting process for that, right? Like almost like a good housekeeping seal. You remember that back in the day? They had like the good housekeeping seal. Like, yeah, Rob, that is a great idea. That is a really, really good idea. And I agree with you. Self-regulation is the key. That's why I'm exposing this stuff. That's why, like, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, I lost a ton of subs, right? I gained a lot of subs from the Aqua video, but I lost a ton of subs because people are like, yo, dude, Like, come on, that's wrong. You can't do that. Like, seriously, people don't want to hear this stuff. So that was my way of self-regulation, Rob, was saying, hey, I'm gonna use my platform. I'm gonna use facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna use facts and all this stuff on my videos, and I'm gonna make sure I put it out there. And so now we have more people. We have CoffeeZilla busting this stuff out, right? Charlie White's busting this stuff out. Between these two gentlemen here alone, all right, over 2 million views have been out there exposing just this one scam. I mean, that's crazy stuff, you know? So I don't know. I think we just got to keep doing it. And I think Rob, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And Freddie, I did give you an answer for that. It's because they're all junk. You're getting airdrops of junk. Tons of things on Lobster are junk too. Like they're not vetted junk. And Rob, I really do like that idea, right? A community that, you know, has a bunch of verified representatives, you know what I mean? People who we know who they are, you know, where maybe like our wallets or our holdings would be public too, so people know we're not getting paid off just to like vet coins. Like that would be shady too. So I don't know. No, just kind of something that I was chiming through. I like seeing Charlie White going in here, you know what I mean? And I like it. I like that people are spreading this stuff. I like that the community is starting to spread it. Let's see. Bumblebee Breeze says, hello, Klaus. When do we expect some info about the real estate project? We are just trying to figure out the legality of stuff right now because we are in the United States. So don't worry. When I get more information on the blockchain project, I will be sure to share that with everyone. That being said, right? Like that's the other thing. And Rob, you are right. A week delay, just the week delay itself, right? Just that implementation of a week delay where you make the project public first, right? Give people a whole week of public notice, public time to do their research before they do it. That would be big. But the vetting or even if you said, hey, look, you're welcome to list, but you have to give us something, like a bond or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you have to bond some money in or something like that. Well, anyways, that's just kind of something that I've been hitting on, and it appears to be something that you guys are interested in as well, which is really big. I'm glad to see the interest coming from this. And again, I'm not trying to spread FUD. All right. I'm not trying to sit here and screw with people. I'm really trying to look out for the community. Look at all the live streams on the calendar that we did in January. Holy crap. How many did we do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We did 21 live streams last month. 21, man, that's crazy. So yeah, trying to look out for the community, trying to educate everyone on what money tumbling is and what liquidity pools are. Important stuff here for all of us because a lot of these liquidity pools, right, affect what can happen on Stellar in the grand scheme of things because, oh yeah, some big problems can roll out with this. There's a lot of money tied up in here, and it's a lot of money where we don't know who is holding on to it, where that money is going, anything like that. So yeah, and you can even see they even advertise, right? They even advertise on these things, right? I mean, so it all comes together. You know, it really does. It all comes together. So I don't know. I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been looking at it. I've been trying to figure this stuff out and, you know, just trying to dig. And I know it bothers me a lot because there's a lot of people defending this stuff out there. And the hard part is the people defending it are probably getting scammed themselves and just don't realize it. So I don't know. I mean, just kind of hanging out, and don't worry, I will stream later tonight. We're gonna hang out and talk more tonight. I just had a lot on my mind with releasing this last story, and you know, and it bugs me too, because you know, like I released this story, and I mean, you can see like it's not getting any views. No one cares about scams. Like this is just not popular, right? I mean, 377 views is not. I mean, no one's gonna know about this, and yet these businesses, in quotes, are just going to keep just scamming and destroying people. So, and whatever. I mean, just, I don't want to say it is what it is, but I mean, I'm going to keep bringing it, right? I'm going to keep launching these videos. I'm going to keep, God, how many Twitter windows do I have up, Klaus? What is wrong with you, dude? God, I've got like 5 Twitter windows themselves up. We'll just have one. But like, you know, so it's kind of something that really bugs me. You know, it really bugs me that like all this stuff is just so out there. And what's up, Akshay? I'm glad you joined. There you go. All right. Here we go. There we go. Waved right back at you, man. Gotcha. All right, cool. All right, awesome. So, yep, thank you. And Rob smashed it out of the park. Yes, Rob did. Rob had, seriously, Rob's idea regarding like a vetting service for this is a darn good one, right? We could really stop a lot of junk in here. Because here's the other thing, okay? Even if you are a legit product, okay? I want you to think about this, okay? Even if you are a legit product, all right? Think about this. Liquidity pools themselves are very dangerous if you don't understand how they work. If you don't understand the fees, if you don't understand the implications of it. So Rob says, can you link the videos that you mentioned in the description? Yeah, don't worry about it, Rob. I got your back, man. Let's do this, Rob. Like I said, I really believe in the community. Like I really do. You guys, seriously, like this isn't me just BSing you, anything like that, okay? This is me legitimately believing in the community, okay? So let's do this. Let's go to the community tab. Let's put an image up here and let's select it from my PC because you know what, Rob, like I said, I will help out the channel members with stuff. Here we go. We're going to put that one up here and I'm going to have links to scam videos. All right. So we're going to put that up here. And let's see. So that one is, I believe, Charlie's I got up there. Give me a second here. Yep, so I got Charlie's up here, and I'll make sure I put CoffeeZilla's up there. And if you guys watch these videos, please give these guys a sub too, because they are really legit creators. So here's the other one right here. All right, let's go like this. Let's delete this photo. Let's do another one. Let's go fridge. I think it's fridge resize. Maybe that's the right one I want to do. Whatever. All right, so no, we're not going to play video games. Come on, we're live streaming right now. Let's do this. Drink beer and talk crypto. Here we go. We'll put it like that. How about that? All right, save preview and we'll post it. All right, there you go, Rob. Rock on, man. So Rob asked, can you link the videos you mentioned in the description? Rob, gotcha right now. If you look at the community tab, you are going to see the live stream photo. You will then also see the two videos that we mentioned linked in the description. And the two videos that we mentioned are two of the most damning videos I've ever seen regarding a crypto scam, and they are getting massive views. Charlie White's video is at 1.8 million views, and Coffee's is at 362,000 views. So we're talking like, gosh, 2.1 plus million views just between those two channels together. And that being said, the reason we're talking about this is because I released my scam video today. I released it this morning. No, I don't have 1.8 million or 350,000 views. I only got 381. I know it's a small channel. But yeah, we're spreading the word out there because we found another scam that is using stellar likeness. Another scam out there that's just screwing people over. So I don't know, just kind of janky stuff that's happening out there. And Rob, thank you for your support and thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. And I can tell you, Rob, that a lot of other people appreciate it too. It's super important, right? Super important to have the fan support, channel member support. Like I said, we've got Discord, we've got member sections, we've got Twitter. My Twitter is going to be filled with all hate mail today for obvious reasons because I've been exposing scammers this morning. Lots of fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, just kind of hanging out, just seeing what's going on out in the world. I don't know. I just wanted to see what everyone had to say. I didn't really have anything big planned for this stream. It was just kind of like a hangout, just kind of talk with y'all. And I wanted to say thank you for everyone out there because just having y'all to talk with as I expose these stories just really helps out. I've gotten a lot of support from you guys. It's big. It's really, and Rob, I think we can use the channel to do this. Let me make a note here, Rob. Maybe we can leverage the channel to see what we can do about this exchanges stuff, right? We can get some people together. So let's go to Rob's exchange idea, and I'll reach out to you, Rob. All right, just give me a second here. I'll reach out to Rob. Regarding this exchanges. Let's see what we can do. But I wanted to say thank you to everyone out there for all the support, because the support from the comments and stuff has been great too. And yes, Ashke, I get threats. Yes, I do. The funny part is though, is like the threats and all that. It's just whatever. The threats are whatever they are. I get threats. I get the hate mail regarding it. It's fine. I've got a house full of anti-threat devices, as well as a fleet of dogs that are very heavily trained. So I think I'll be okay where I'm at. But it's rough though. These scammers are out there. These scammers are really just, they're beating on you. I mean, they're beating on you and you're stealing your money, and it is bad. And so what Rob was talking about was, Rob was saying, hey, can't we contact these exchanges, and can't we do something about getting them to vet these tokens before they list? Because if too many of these scam tokens are getting on these exchanges, and seriously, like most of the stuff on Lobster's junk. All right? Most of it is completely junk. You know, but what's crazy about this, though, is that if they vetted these, and if they put some delay and some segments in and some accountability, we could really stop this way high up before it becomes a problem. And Barno says, Klaus, bravo for bringing first. It's such a big scam. Well, thank you, Barno. I appreciated it. I did not give them much time. They launched this token on January 27th. I got this done by February 1st. And I researched this actually for a few days. This popped on my radar a couple days ago. The reason I launched it today is it gave me the perfect intro hook when I was doing my last story. So, yeah, I did. I gave them, 5 days? It took me about 5 days to get the video. Well, they only had 5 days to do this before I got the word out. The problem is it's hard to share this kind of information. Bumblebee Breach chimes in. So, Klaus, I want to ask you, what do you think about Zilliqua and their partnership with Metaverse making a city there? I don't know enough about that. I've stayed out of the Metaverse stuff, honestly, for quite a bit. And the reason I've stayed out of the Metaverse stuff for quite a bit is because now, like, everyone's popping up a Metaverse, right? Everyone's popping up a Metaverse. And the same thing's going to happen. There's only going to be a couple Metaverses that actually make it, that are actually going to be hopping, that are actually going to have more development and sustained interest, right? I mean, you got to think, you know, like when these actors, these influencers are buying stuff in the Metaverse, for them spending $500,000 on a plot of land is nothing, right? I mean, when they're making millions and millions a year, it's not a big deal for them. So no, I've honestly stayed away from Metaverse stuff. But Rob, I like your idea. I like your idea of petitioning these exchanges. I think there's a couple people I know who to reach out to. I think we can. I think I may know who to contact regarding this, and yeah, I'll reach out and see. You know what I mean? What's going on with that? But yeah, I mean that's all I had today. I guess I was just looking for just a little bit of moral support as I bust out yet another scam and just getting crap threats like right off the bat. Like, I mean, it was quick. It was real quick. So yeah, just making sure that, like, or not making sure, but just knowing that I had the support from you guys out there, and knowing that, and it is, the threats are there. They happen. It's just part of being on YouTube, right? I mean, people are going to threaten you. Like, that is just what it is, you know? The funny thing is the people that are threatening you are across the pond. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's nice to know, though, that I do have support from the community. It's nice to know that I do have support from all of you guys out there. It's really, really hard, though, because first you're exposing a scam, which you know is exposing people that they're getting their money screwed, right? The second problem is you have the people defending it, like just calling you all sorts of nasty stuff and whatever, right? I mean, that's part of life, you know? But it's also tough, too, because, like, it takes a lot of time to put effort into these videos, and the algorithms will not promote it. And the reason you can tell the algorithms won't promote it is because right now people are finding it via YouTube search rather than the browse features, which means YouTube won't publish or push a video like this. This is going to have to come from organic searches right here. So yeah, just kind of something interesting that I wanted to share with everyone out there. I just like to be like open and honest and share and exchange. And I know I'm rambling, but like I said, this wasn't a planned stream. The one tonight's going to be a little bit more planned. I'm probably going to be able to get Amy to join us tonight, which will be really cool. So I don't know. I mean, I think what we'll do is, let me take a quick look here. Yeah, how about this? We'll go to 12:20 Eastern Standard Time, if you guys don't mind. We'll just end it there. And then that way, so if you have any questions, comments, right now is the time to get it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely unplug until I stream tonight. I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to turn it off, I'm going to turn off my emails, I'm going to turn off all my social media, because like I am getting pretty rough messages regarding it. Varno chimes in saying 5 days is already enough. Don't watch the threats. Maybe chilling tonight. Greetings to Amy. Yeah, Amy should be on streaming tonight. So I think she said she would be able to make it with us tonight. It's a little bit later stream tonight. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We're going to talk some scams, obviously, because this is going to be kind of hot in the meantime. But we're also going to talk more. We're going to talk more about liquidity pools. We're going to talk about money tumbling too, right? I mean, for shout out, like if any of you guys liked my money tumbling example on the screen, let me know. I'd be very curious to see what people thought of how money tumbling is done and how you participate in money tumbling when you invest in a liquidity pool. But yeah, it's been tons of fun. And Ashke says, please also check your Discord inbox. All right, I won't check it on camera. Don't worry. I just want to make sure that I had not two messages. Give me a second here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ashke, I gotcha. Rock on. I see it right here on the screen. And for those that don't know, in the Discord world, I am Mr. Nasty. All right. I just to let everyone know, that is who I am on Discord. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff. And Ashke, I see your message on there. Rock on. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of something I think we came up with something cool. This is seriously, you guys want to know why we do the live stream? The reason we do the live streams is because out of this, we came up with a super, not we, but Rob did. So I just say we as a group. Let's give credit to Rob. All right. Got to give Rob credit for giving us an idea of approaching these exchanges and saying, hey, vetting process. And you're welcome, Ashi. And seriously, about that earlier, there is someone with the same first name that is trolling me. So I'm sorry. That is my bad for not picking up on the last name. I do apologize sincerely. But Rob came up with a great idea of how about we approach these exchanges and say a vetting. You know? That would be huge. That would be really, really big. And Michael says there's a video on YouTube about this scam and it's talk all over. I seen it yesterday. Yeah, the CoffeeZilla scam is huge. It really is. I mean, the CoffeeZilla one is nuts. I mean, this dude got him and got him good. Like I am a very, very happy to see that he did this. And I do apologize, Ashke. I definitely do apologize. I sincerely apologize. As soon as I'm done with the stream, I'll hit that, and then I'll turn off my social media until tonight, because like I said, it's going to get pretty rough, and I'm sure. But no, I mean, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about how these scams just affect the chain, and how Rob had the best idea that I've heard yet regarding this. Let's approach these exchanges, right? Let's approach these exchanges and start saying, hey, Can you start vetting some of these people? How about this? As an exchange, right? Hey, you are Stellar X. Do you want to put your reputation? Are you going to back up these tokens? Right? Are you going to maybe request a bond from these tokens? So if they do rug pulls, if they do shady stuff, we can get background? I mean, that's honestly like what we can do, right? And almost, we could pose it to him that way. I can gladly use this platform to do it. And Barno says CoffeeZilla is lit. Yes, Barno, CoffeeZilla is awesome. I love he took a break. He took almost like the whole month of January off. And I'm like, dude, no, it sucked. But like, I know you got to take a break as a creator and let your mind kind of reinflate. Barno says you only need to write down bad coins and good coins for those people who saw your example of money tumbling later. It was crystal clear. And thank you, Barno. And seriously, like, so if you guys wonder, like, where the super chats, the super stickers go to, it is literally to purchase stuff like this, all right? Technology boards like this, digital writing boards, where I can actually start presenting information in a different way like this and being able to share any of this stuff with you guys. All right. I mean, this for me is huge. All right. And so seriously, huge shout out to everyone on, anyone on the channel. Seriously, all the support. This is what we've been able to use it for, right? To get cool tech like this so we can explain money tumbling, right? So we can give everyone visuals on money tumbling and how it works. I mean, this is cool stuff. The channel is growing and the community is growing. And I'm hoping that everyone else out there sees the value that this channel has. I said in the other live stream, I said, if anyone out there could do me a favor, just do me one favor, all right? If you believe that this channel added some value, right? Some lessons, some mechanical value, statistical value, something like that. If this channel added value, the best thing I can ask you to do is share this information with someone else. That is the biggest thing I could do. Share this information with someone else. Share what the channel is doing, right? What we're doing in our Discord group, all this stuff, right? What we're doing on Twitter, because we're even calling people out on Twitter. I mean, like, that's what I did. I mean, the dude already deleted my message. I mean, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean, that's just what we're doing. So seriously, if this content here has brought any sort of value to you, just please do me the favor of just sharing this content with someone that doesn't currently watch the channel. I mean, even if they're like, you know, a Bitcoin, Ethereum fan or whatever, they would still dig the content idea here of what we're trying to do, right? The things that we're trying to do. And Michael, I appreciate that. Michael says the whole community will have your back. Michael, I appreciate that. And it's seriously, it's the support of the fans and it's the support of you guys. And the other cool thing too is like the channel is like growing and growing and growing. I mean, I just checked. We have 4,050 subs on this channel. You want to know what else is creepy too? We have I just checked it the other day. We have 400, holy crap, I think it was like 440,000 views, all right? Seriously, this channel has 440,000 views, and you guys know it's like 99.999% stellar, right? But check this out. We have more views than Stellar. Stellar Development Foundation has 159,000 views. All right. 159,000 views. And the channel now, this channel here, has over 440,000. So serious thank you to everyone out there. We're going to be triple the size of Stellar Development Foundation in views here within the next like month or two. Easily within the next month or two. And Michael's calling in the XRP army. Thank you, Michael. Rob says, Whiplash is up in my face right now for posting this idea on a Telegram group that they post on. Rob, you will not make friends. Rob, you will probably end up joining me in the group of people that get like the hate mail and the hate emails, you know? I mean, that's just, it's a slippery slope, guys. I mean, there's a lot of money involved here, but there's a lot of scams, a lot of schemes. You know, there's just lots and lots of garbage here, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It just takes money away from people and takes money from the Stellar chain. And I know I said I would go till 12:20. It's 12:21 right now. So I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to rest my voice a little bit. I want to say thank you, though, to everyone out there. So Klaus, Family Hobbies and Cards. I'm going to be logging off right now. Don't worry, doctor. Got your back. I'll hit you up on Discord, and then I'm going to log off from social media, my phone, and everything until tonight so that I can void all the hate mail. So, all right, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your